Come to s.mathguru classes. Our main discussion is Lagrange method of undetermined multipliers. So maximum minimum values. If three variables are given, x, y, z given, some conditions are given, how to find maximum minimum values of the given function under the given condition. We solve some problems. Next we consider remaining problems. So the problem is that show that the rectangular solid of maximum volume that can be inscribed in a sphere is a cube. Show that the rectangular solid of maximum volume is maximum, that can be inscribed in a sphere is a cube. So this is rectangular solid we inscribed inside this in this sphere. Now this, when the rectangular solid, this will be cube. At that time volume is, when volume is maximum, then this will be, this is a rectangular solid, this will be cube, then all sides will be equal. If all sides length, breadth, heights are equal, then this will be cube. But originally this is considered rectangular region, but after solving, if we get length, breadth, height, all of these are equal, then this is cube. So this is a problem. This one inscribed in a sphere. This is a sphere. Now solution is that volume is maximum given. Now solution, let 2x, 2y, 2z be the length, breadth, and height. Length, breadth and height of the rectangular solid. This one. We consider length is twice x, breadth is twice y, and height is twice z. This is the rectangular solid whose length, breadth, height given. Let R be the radius, of the sphere. Radius of the sphere is R. Therefore, volume of solid V equal to LBH, length, breadth, height. This is the volume. So this implies V equal to, length means twice x, this is twice y, this one twice z, and V equal to 8xyz. We get, this is the volume. And equation of the sphere, the center is origin. If center lies on the origin, then equation of sphere is x square plus y square plus z square equal to r square, because we consider radius is r. Let phi xyz equal to x square plus y square plus z square minus r square equal to 0. We consider this is phi xyz. This is number 2. Now del v del x, del x, then v means 8xyz, and this will be 8yz into 1. Del x 1, 8yz outside, then this is 8yz we get. Del v, del x we get this one. Next we find del v, del y. Del y, this is 8xyz, and 8xz, del y is 1. Ultimately we get 8xz. Next we find del v, del z. Del z 8xyz, and this will be 8xy, del z 1, this is 8xy. We get this 8xy, we get del v del z, and del v del y is 8xz, and del v del x is 8yz. So these are the values we get. Next our requirement, del phi, del x. Del x, phi means this is x square plus y square plus z square minus r square, and this will be twice x plus 0 minus 0, this is twice x. This is our del phi del x. Next, del phi, del y. Del y, x square plus y square plus z square minus r square, 0 twice y, 0 minus 0, this is twice y. This one we get. And del phi del z, del z, x square plus y square plus z square minus r square, 0 plus 0 plus twice z minus 0, this is twice z. So we get the values of del v del x, del v del y, del v del z, and del phi del x, del phi del y, del phi del z. We get these are the values. By Lagrange equations, we have, so what we have, del v del x lambda del phi del x equal to 0, del v del y lambda del phi del y equal to 0, del v del z plus lambda del phi del z, this equal to 0. Now putting the del v del x we get 8yz, lambda del phi del x, this is twice x, we putting twice x, this equal to 0. Next we consider del v del y we get 8xz, lambda del phi del y, then we get del phi del y, we get twice y, this is twice y equal to 0, and del v del x del z, we get this one 8xy plus lambda 2z, this equal to 0, we get this one. So this will be, we consider this is number 3, 4, this one 5. Now we multiplying, now 3 into x plus 3 into x, if we multiplying 3 into x, then we get 8 xyz plus lambda 2x square equal to 0, and 4 into y, then we get 8 xyz lambda 2y square equal to 0. 5 into z, then we get 8 xyz lambda 2z square equal to 0. This implies we get 2 lambda x square equal to minus 8 xyz. If we taking this one on right hand side, this will be minus, and from this 2 lambda y square equal to minus 8 xyz, and from this we get 2 lambda z square equal to minus 8 xyz. Just solving this, these are taking on right hand side, ultimately we get this. But what we get, suppose in simple logic, suppose a equal to 2, b equal to 2, c equal to 2. All of these are equal, then we can write a equal to b equal to c. We can write this because a equal to 2, b equal to 2, c equal to 2. Then a, b, c are equal. So here we get 2 lambda x square equal to 8 xyz, 2 lambda y square equal to 8 xyz minus 8 xyz, 2 lambda z is equal to minus 8 xyz. Then right hand side equal means, therefore we can write 2 lambda x square, 2 lambda y square equal to 2 lambda z square. We get this. And this implies x square equal to y square equal to z square, or we can write x equal to y equal to z. X equal to y equal to z. Again, if we multiplying both sides by 2, then twice x, twice y, 2z. Initially consider twice x means length, twice y means breadth, and twice z means height. Length, breadth, height you consider. Now after calculation, what we get? Length, breadth, height are equal. Length, breadth, height are equal means this is a cube. So this rectangular solid, this is a cube which one inscribed in a sphere. So this is a cube. So when volume is maximum, then this will be a cube. Hence, rectangular solid is a cube because you get length, breadth, height are equal. So this is a cube. So this is our answer. There another interesting and easy problem. Show that the greatest value of x to the power m, y to the power n, where x, y are positive and x plus y equal to a is. Greatest value is m to the power m, n to the power n, a to the power m plus n by m plus n whole to the power m plus n, where a is a constant. This is the problem. Now we consider this problem. This is very easy, very simple. This type of problem it was given in the last video, where x, y, z given, same types of problem. Actually, this is cousin of previous problem. The last video it was given. So here let f of x, y equal to x to the power m, y to the power n, and phi of x, y equal to x plus y minus a equal to 0. This is, we consider a taking left hand side, this is phi. Now we find del f del x, del x, x to the power m, y to the power n, this is m, x to the power m minus 1, y to the power n. Del f del y, then this will be del y, x to the power m, y to the power n, x to the power m, n, y to the power n minus 1, n, x to the power m, y to the power n minus 1. This is del f del y. Now del phi del x, del x, x plus y minus a equal to 0. This is 1 plus 0 minus 0, this equal to 1. Del phi del z, this is del phi del y, this is x plus y minus a, 0 plus 1 minus 0, this is 1. We get this one. By Lagrange equations, we have. So what we have by Lagrange equation, del f del x lambda del phi del x equal to 0, del f del y lambda del phi del y equal to 0. We get these are 0. So these are 0, and putting the values del f del x, we get this one. This implies m, x to the power m minus 1, y to the power n, lambda del phi del x is 1, 1 equal to 0, and this one del f del y, we get n, x to the power m, y to the power n minus 1, lambda into 1 equal to 0 we get these are the values, del f del x, lambda del phi del y this, and del f del y, lambda this. Now we consider this is number 1 and this is number 2, or better to write this is number 1, this is number 2, and this is 3, and this one 4. Now we multiplying both side by equation number 3 multiplying by x and equation number 2 multiplying by y and adding. Now 3 into x plus 4 into y, this implies m, x to the power m minus 1, y to the power n, lambda x equal to 0. Sorry, this plus n, x to the power m, y to the power n minus 1, lambda y equal to 0. So from this we get m, x to the power m, because this power is 1 cancel, m we get, y to the power n, and from this n, x to the power m, y to the power n, then 1n minus 1 cancel this, and from this lambda is common, x plus y equal to 0, just from these two taking lambda common, and here we get x to the power m, y to the power n common, we get m plus n, and lambda x plus y is a, this equal to a we get, because we know x plus y equal to a, and this implies we get lambda a equal to minus x to the power m y to the power n m plus n we get, and lambda equal to minus a x to the power m y to the power n m plus n. This value lambda putting in equation number 3. Now 3 implies, if we putting the value of lambda here, then what we get, m x to the power m minus 1 y to the power n lambda is x to the power m y to the power n m plus n divided by a, this equal to 0 we get, and this m remains same. M minus 1 means we can write x to the power m by x y to the power n, x to the power m y to the power n m plus n by a, this equal to 0, and this implies x to the power m y to the power n common, x to the power m y to the power n common, we get m by x, and here m plus n by a, this equal to 0. This implies product of two factors 0, either this equal to 0 or this equal to 0, m by x m plus n by a, this equal to 0, but this cannot be 0, because if it is 0 then whole thing is finished, it cannot be 0, and if it is not 0 then this must be 0, then this equal to m by x equal to m plus n by a, and x equal to am by m plus n, we get this one. So putting the lambda, value of lambda in equation number 3, we get value of x, and same value if we putting in 4, equation number 4, we get value of y. So similarly y equal to, we get here we get n by m plus n. If we putting lambda, value of lambda in equation number 4 in place of this, in this way if we calculate, we get value of y. Therefore what we get, x equal to am by m plus n, and y equal to an by m plus n, we get this. Now putting this value in equation number 1, now 1 implies f equal to the value of x am by m plus n to the power m, and value of y an by m plus n to the power n. So we get a to the power m to the power m by m plus n to the power m, a to the power n to the power n by m plus n to the power n. So here we write this one first, m to the power m first and n to the power n second, and here we get a to the power m and a to the power n, then a to the power m plus n, and here base are same, we get m plus n to the power m plus n. Base are same, power will be 8 in case of multiplication. So this is our value Therefore, what we get f equal to, I rewriting this, m to the power m, n to the power n, a to the power m plus n by m plus n to the power m plus n. This is the greatest value, maximum value of the given function this under the condition this, and this is our answer. Short. Very nice solution, very easy, very simple. This is nothing. This type of problem it was already given in the last video. In video number 6 it was given. So either 6 or 7 it was given. So these are very easy. If you are feeling easy or enjoying with me, then please like this video. If you are new in my channel, then please subscribe my channel and click the bell icon. Thank you.